What is going on, my dummies, and welcome back to another Digimon Deck Tech for 1.5. Today's video, we're going over a black deck that me and my team has crafted. This deck is pretty much, I'd call it mid-range at best. I wouldn't call it a control deck, but because of the reboot, it does make it very, very hard for particular decks to deal with it. But yeah, like, I don't know what to call this. I guess Big Black Mid-Range is the best way to call it. We'll find out. Leave in the comments what you think this deck is entirely. I guess Black Reboot? I don't know. Just leave in the comments what you think this deck is. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. For our Digitama, we play a 4 of Caramond. Inheritable skill is, during our turn, if this Digimon has Reboot, get plus 1000 DP. Seeing as the main focus of the deck, being Kresga Rubon, already has Reboot, and we play a playset of Toyagaman, it is safe to assume Caramond is the best black option for us. The next up is a 1 of Sunemon. Sunemon has an inheritable during your turn. While you have another Digimon in play with the same name as this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. Now, this could easily become the other Digitama for black. Just to scroll up so I could show you guys, because I do not remember the name off the top of my head. And I've missed it 3 times. You guys are probably yelling at me. Kakeenmon. Kakeenmon, yeah. So you can play this over it. We play 5 level 7, so it's not unheard of for us to actually play this if we wanted to. But that is completely and entirely up to you. Moving forward, we have our rookies, and there is a lot of them. We are playing a 14 split. This is what the player of the deck actually wanted to do. He didn't want to do the 12-12 split, but I will tell you what you can move around if you want to. We play 4 of Caramond. Now, Caramond is 3 to play normally, 0 to evolve, 2000 DP. During our turn, when you play another Digimon with the same name as this Digimon, trigger, draw 1 card. This ability doesn't come in often. It does come in on occasion, but it doesn't come in often. Now, something else that you can do with this, because this does say whenever you play another Digimon, so I don't think it's very great. However, if you're watching this after the starter decks have come out, the real card that we want to play in this position, sorry, let me get this all fixed up, is Toyagaman from the starter. Inheritable ability is at the end of your opponent's turn. If your opponent's Digimon did not attack at all during this turn, trigger, draw 1. And like I said, this is more of a control-y S-type deck, so we're able to control the opponent out, keep them from attacking, so we're able to draw cards off of that. Caramond's just the only black card that's a level 3 that can draw us cards in general. So that's why the Caramond's here. If you're watching this video as of set 4 in the starter decks, definitely play the Toyagaman over this. Same with Gatsuman. Gatsuman is 3 to play normally, 0 to evolve, 3000 DP. He has blocker and also when attacking lose 2 memory. To replace that when it comes out, if you're watching it afterwards, is this Agamon from the deck. He's 3 to play normally, 0 to evolve, 1000 DP blocker, but he does not have the minus 2 memory ability that the Agamon does have. So keep that in mind. But he's here just to slow down the game for us, of course. We're trying to slow down the game. We're trying to mid-range get to the things that we need to get to if we have to. Moving forward, we have a 4 of Toyagaman. Toyagaman is 3 to play normally, 0 to evolve, 1000 DP with Reboot himself. This is actually in the build. Like, this is a really good card. Some of our level 3 or level 6s don't actually have Reboot. Now, there is another Digimon we can play over this. Of course, I'm going to go over that with you guys. Pretty sure it's in this set, just to make sure. Come on, guys. Load in. It's alright. You can do it. There you go. It is not this set. So I guess he's in this set. Sorry. I want to make sure you guys can see the cards that are supposed to shift into these. Because I don't want you guys to be left out. So one of them you can play is this Gatsuman here. He has the 6000 DP 1-2 Evolve 4 to play. I do like this card a lot. Another one you can play is Lazarimon. I think the deck would benefit from playing this Lazarimon. So keep that in mind. Those are some of the cards. But I do like the Toyagaman because there are cards that don't have reboot that we want to be able to give reboot in this deck as of now. When Set 5 comes out, it's going to change, but Set 5 doesn't come out until July, I'm pretty sure. So take it with a grain of salt, I guess. Moving forward, we have 4 of Comendramon. Comendramon is 2 to play normally, 0 to evolve, 3000 DP. This is one of the cards I don't expect to shift out. Just vanilla rookies are good in general. Just very powerful cards all around. So, yeah. Comendramon, definitely, like any vanilla rookie in a deck, definitely something that we need. Moving forward, we have a 2 of new Maimon. It's another vanilla, but it's at level 4. He's 3 to play normally, 1 to evolve, 3000 DP. This is played as a 2 of. Now, personal preference on this, we do play a 2 of Tankmon. I'll get to him later. But you can change these to 4 new Maimon or 4 Tankmon if you so desire. They are vanillas. They are interchangeable. They both serve different purposes. New Maimon still dies to Shine Greymon, where Tankmon does not because he's got 6000 DP. They have to work a little harder. Tankdramon's backdraw to that is he is 6 to play normally, where New Maimon is only 3. So there is a possibility if you do end up with 3 memory from your opponent's turn, you can play the New Maimon straight out and then evolve it into your level 5s. So do keep that in mind. For personal preference, we play a 2-2 split. It's been working out pretty well for us. So, yeah. Moving forward, we have a 4 of Greymon. Greymon is 4 to play normally, 2 to evolve, 4000 DP. Inheritable skill says, when this Digimon has reboot, it gains jamming. This card is super powerful. I cannot stress that enough. Greymon is, oh god, he's so good. Of course, there's not a lot of reboot here, but because of Toyagaman, we're able to do it, and we can choose the lines. Like if we have other level 4s we can go into, we don't need this Toyagaman. Like we have a reboot already in our hand. We don't have to use the Toyagaman. We can use another one, or if we don't have it, we have a surplus of other level 4s. We can digivolve onto the Toyagaman for that level 6, so we can give it reboot, so on and so forth. Moving forward, we have a 2 of Guardramon. Now, this card will be changing as well as soon as the set comes out. And I don't think it's actually the set. I think it's the starter deck. Yes. So, Dark Tyrannomon is one of the cards I would play over it, just because he's 1 to evolve, 6 to play normally, 5000 DP. He is a blocker. But Guardramon is still really good. He's 5 to play normally, 2 to evolve, 7000 DP. He has a blocker, and he also says he can't attack or this Digimon can't attack during your turn. So if you somehow give him Blitz, I don't know how that would work, but you know, it is what it is. Moving forward, we have a 3 of Garurumon. He is 5 to play normally, 2 to evolve, 4000 DP. His security effect, which is up here for whatever reason, at the end of the battle, play this card without paying its memory cost. Now, these cards in particular will become the Black Galgamon from Set 5, but we're so far away from that it does not matter. So yeah, moving forward, we have a 2 of Tankmon. Tankmon is 6 to play normally, 1 to evolve, 6000 DP, level 4. Of course, like I said earlier, these can be interchanged with New Maimon if you so desire, depending on what you play at your local tournaments or what you've been playing online tournaments on the webcam. It just depends on what you fear the most, and that's why I play a 2-2 split, because playing Shine Greymon, you really want the Tankmons, but playing anything but Shine Greymon, you really want the New Maimons. It cannot stress that enough. And another thing you could do as well, you could take this Garurumon and make it 1 more Guardramon. And then add a Tankmon and add a New Maimon, and then you have a 3-3-3 split on this, and that's still pretty good. Moving forward, we have a 4 of Metal Greymon. He is 8 to play normally, 3 to evolve, 7000 DP. Reboot already on the tech, so if you have the Greymon, he's able to give jamming to himself, which is pretty stupid. Inheritables, during your turn, while this Digimon has reboot, it gains security attack +1. Really powerful ability, not to be trifled with at all. Moving forward, we have Guardramon. He has 6 to play normally, 3 to evolve, 7,000 DP. Inheritable ability is just opponent's turn. This Digimon gets 1,000 DP. Now, we're going to go back into this right here and look at another card. When set 4 comes out, if you are watching this as of set 4 and the starter decks, don't mind that guy racing down the road. Ooh. This guy is a better card all around to play. I definitely would play Maimon, I think is how you say his name. On top of which, another card you can play in this deck if you didn't want to play the Tankmon or the new Maimon, as the 3 of. You can also put in Baboongamon, but I wouldn't recommend that. I feel like this is asking for too much. But yeah, definitely, what was his name? Hold on. These names are really weird. Gogmamon. Definitely Gogamon over Guardramon if possible. And honestly, I would try to max out on them by taking out the Metal Midamon or the Skull Greymon, depending on which ones you see less. But yeah. Moving forward, we have a 2 of Metal Midamon. Metal Maimon is 8 to evolve, 8 to play normally, 3 to evolve, 7,000 DP. He has Reboot, so he works with the Greymon himself, so you're able to give him jamming off of the Reboot. Also, when Digivolving into him, we return 1 level 7 Digimon card with Virus as its attribute from the trash to our hand. We play 5 Virus attribute level 7s, so of course we're going to want to do this. Now, of course, this could end up being a situational card where you don't want to play it, but just keep in mind that this is also a very powerful card. Being able to get the Ultra S, being able to get the Millennium on, and then in future sets, being able to grab back Zort defeated, etc. Like, this card's just powerful. There's no reason not to play it. Moving forward, we have a 2 of Skull Greymon. This is the only red card in the deck. This is played because we actually have 2 Digimon that evolve off of red. This was a personal tech of mine, and it's been working out pretty well when we actually draw it. Now, something you can do to replace this would be... I actually don't know, honestly. I guess Gogamon, if you're there. Other things you can replace it with that would be coming up. Megidramon wouldn't be bad. It does get blocker, and you already give reboot to your stuff, so reboot and blocker is also a really cool mechanic together. So that would be another one, I guess, if set 4 and the starter decks are out. You could replace Menemon and Skull Greymon with those if you so desire. But yeah. We play a surplus of level 5s, and that's because of the main focus. You can see him here as Kresga Rubon, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Next up, we have a card that is actually very MVP in this deck, and that is Black War Greymon. He has 3 to play normally, sometimes. 4 to evolve, 12,000 DP. While our opponent has a Digimon with 10,000 DP or more, reduce the memory cost to play this card from your hand by 6. So he'll actually cost 7 to play normally. It is still expensive, I will give it that. But believe it or not, most of the times when this War Greymon is played, it's actually evolving into it. Because we're able to give him Reboot to give him protection. We're able to give him jamming off of that security attack. So he's very, very powerful and very, very underrated. When he attacks, however... If you attack your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP, you can unsuspend him. He is very, very big for this metagame. Another thing I do want to point out about him is because of the highest DP, if something is tied, he will not unsuspend himself because of the wording. So it has to be in an order. It can't be like 2 11s. If there's 2 11s, he just kind of flops. And that's why only one of them is fine. But playing against a deck that, I don't know, like Green Sarismon, for example. Black War Greymon is a great card to go into and will wreck that entire deck. But yeah, moving forward, we have a 4 of Kresga Rubon. He is 11 to play, normally 4 to evolve on a black or red Skull Greymon. And he also has 11,000 DP. Kresga Rubon has Reboot himself, so of course he works with the Metal Greymon and the Greymon themselves. He also has a Digivolution effect, and this is why we play so many level 5s and an on-play Greymon level 5. It states, when Digivolving, reveal one card from the top of your deck for each Digimon your opponent has in play. We select one black or red Digimon from among them, and we can put it into or one level 5 or lower black or red Digimon and put it into play. Jeez Louise. It's so much text, and I feel like Kresga Rubon is worded really weird. But yes, we get a level 5 or lower that is black or red, and we get to put it into play. That's why we play so many level 5s, because we're able to turbo into Kresga Rubon, or we can go Greymon, blow up your blocker, and then evolve into Kresga Rubon the next turn, and then we get another level 5 for free, so we're just gaining more and more momentum. So yeah, Kresga Rubon is, of course, the boss monster of this deck. I do really like the Kresga Rubon, but yeah. Moving forward, we have a 3-of a Blitzgreymon. He has 12 to play normally, 4 to evolve on a red or a black Digimon, 12,000 DP. He has piercing, so if he attacks a Digimon, he does deal the damage straight through. Also, when you Digivolve into him, you can trigger to de-Digivolve 2 on one of your opponent's Digimon. This is kind of like the mid-range factor, like having options to go into Kresga Rubon or Blitzgreymon or the Black War Greymon. I guess, in a way, this is more of a toolboxy style deck than it is anything. We have a lot of options. We have a lot of things that we can manipulate in the deck. So, I guess that's what the deck's idea is more of a toolbox. One thing I do want to say about Blitzgreymon in this deck, there is a card next to it, which is Millenniumon. So many issues. So with Blitzgreymon, you cannot Digivolve into Millenniumon. That would explain why we played 3. If you so happen to find yourself with multiple Blitzgreymons and you find yourself with Millenniumons and Blitzgreymons in your hand, the only thing I can tell you to fix all of this is to take out one of these Blitzgreymons, maybe for a Hyandromon or a Craniumon. No, maybe not Craniumon. Just find you another black card. Hyandromon, Black War Greymon, for example, and replace it. That's not to say that the card is bad. This card is very powerful. You could also, another option is to take out one Millenniumon and add an Alter S. We only have 3 at our possession, so we're just going to use the 3 that we have. That's why we play 2 Millenniumon. However, I think the original build I went off of and tried to build a set 3 off of does play 1 Millenniumon, but it doesn't play as many Blitzgreymon, if any at all. I can't remember the list itself. But moving forward, I'll get back to the list in a minute. Moving forward, we have a 2-of a Millenniumon. He is 15 to play normally, which will never happen. 6 to evolve on a black or a purple. 13,000 DP. Millenniumon is such an underrated threat. I cannot stress that enough. When we Digivolve into him, we return one of our opponent's Digimon to the bottom of the deck and trash all of their evolution sources that were under that Digimon. Also on deletion, if this Digimon has Digivolution cards, you may play this card from your trash without paying its memory cost. Millenniumon is amazing with this. So it makes it hard for your opponent to use Omnimon against him. He also counters Omnimon if Omnimon's already on the field. He makes it hard for your opponents to Gaia Force. It makes it hard for your opponent to Trump Sword. Blue has a good matchup. Green doesn't really have anything for it. They can rest it down, but they can't really attack over it. And if they do, he's still going to come back. So if they rest it down permanently, I guess that's the only way they can do it, but you're still playing other cards. Millenniumon is just a underrated threat in general. Unfortunately, the decks he can be played in aren't as powerful. So that is something to consider. Moving forward, we have the last card of this deck, and arguably the most powerful. It is a 3-of Omnimon Alter S. He is 15 to play normally, 6 to evolve off of red or black, which is all of our level 6s, 15,000 DP. When he digivolves, we trigger Digivolve 1 on all of our opponent's Digimon, and then we blow everything up that has 5,000 or less DP. Ultra S is amazing for this. It stops the Rookie Rush strategies. It hurts green because green is just digivolving. Shine Greymon, they only have 4 Shine Greymons. They don't have a way to get back from that. So if you get that Ultra S out, they have to have enough tamers to deal with the Ultra S. Otherwise, they are going to lose. So yeah, Ultra S is just super powerful. Definitely underestimated. I think Ultra S is actually more powerful than the other Omnimon in our metagame because we like to play more aggressive strategies than we do more controlling strategies like Japan does. But that is just me speaking out loud. The last effect on this Omnimon Ultra S is when attacking, we can make this Digimon unblockable by returning a level 6 from his Digivolution sources back to our hand. So, of course, we are playing 5 level 7s, but we are able to grab these cards back. So, for example, let's say we have a Black War Greymon. We can bounce a Black War Greymon and be able to hard play it the next turn. Another thing that is really cool is with the Ultra S, we're able to get back Kresga Rubon if we already played a level 5 the turn before. Going into this Ultra S, when we attack with it, we get the Kresga Rubon back to our hands, unblockable, evolve the Kresga Rubon onto whatever level 5 we played, and get another level 5 or lower off the top of the deck. Just a really, really powerful card. But that is it, guys. Now, to talk about the deck I got this from, if you are with the Facebook page, the Digimon Trading Card Game Facebook group, there is a page named In Gaming Channel. They post deck lists weekly. These are all decks that have won small shop tournaments in Japan. I do not have the person that actually won with this deck's name. I will give credit to In Gaming, and at least you can go and find it on their page. It would take a little bit of digging because I found this like 3 or 4 weeks ago, so I'm sorry about that. But I do want to try to give credit to the actual person. So if you don't mind, find In Gaming and you have the time, find the deck list. It is a black deck list. I'm pretty sure I can put the picture of it up now. This is the deck list. I need you guys to go and find it and comment saying Dummy Gamer did a version of this and he's giving you props. Please, 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 please. But that's all I got to say. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Comment down below. Let me know what kind of deck you think this is. Now, since I think about it, it's probably more of a toolbox deck because it does have a lot of different options. I don't think of it like, or a mid-range deck. I don't think of it as control, and it's definitely not aggro by any means. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, hit that subscription button. Every subscription helps the channel, and every subscription helps me post these videos so much faster. But until next time, guys, have a blessed one.